Don't mess with a badass girl who wields a katana. It's 31 Days of Horror and it's day 14 and we are watching the movie Blood: The Last Vampire. Coming out in 2009, this is actually based off the anime that came out in 2000 with the same name. The anime is actually only 45 minutes long, so they definitely added a little bit more story to the live action movie with it being an hour and 20 minutes long. It also has a pretty good anime show with about 50 episodes, so if you want to check that out, it's online. The story follows Seiya, a vampire hunter who also is 400 years old because she is half human, half vampire. She works with an organization called the Council that has been hunting vampires for centuries. She wants revenge against Onijin, who is one of the oldest vampires but also killed her father. Now, I love me some vampire movies, especially when they are more so set during modern time, but also when they are action movies because we get to see the full extent of their powers. This movie is no different, and we get about 5 pretty good action scenes during this film. There are a few scenes where the shaky cam gets a little bit too much, but that is just like in a couple of scenes. One of the action scenes, she faces off against 50 vampires, and you can tell Seiya is a force to be reckoned with because she cleans up shop, and this action scene was awesome to watch. The scene is super bloody, but it also has a lot of CGI blood, so some people might not like how it looks, but I think with how over the top the movie is, I think it works. There's also some spotty CGI on a vampire monster that doesn't look really good, but it does switch back and forth to a practical suit, but I'm also going to forgive it a little bit because it comes out in 2009, and also they didn't have a huge budget. The movie, like I said, is based on an anime, and while it does take scenes and situations from it, it's not a one-for-one, so you can still go and watch that anime if you want, because they are pretty different. For an action vampire film, I honestly had a lot of fun. Seiya is a cool main character, and the action scenes are pretty great with some over-the-top sword fighting. Sure, some things felt a little rushed, especially one of the fights near the end, and I do feel like they could have added a little bit more to the story and maybe added about 30 more minutes to this film, and I think it would have been fantastic. But with what we got, I definitely enjoyed my time. If you're looking for a fun action vampire flick, then I definitely suggest you check this one out. On a scare meter, this gets a 0 out of 10. On a blood meter, this gets a 5 out of 10, and that is why I give Blood: The Last Vampire a 7.5 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button, and as always, thanks for watching.